Happy Friday, friends. Okay, so the Lord really hit me with something earlier this week. You know, sometimes the Lord will really just show you a part of your personality that you always knew was there, but then the Lord goes, this is who you are. Just FYI. Not in a condemning way. It's just, so last week was spring break. We took the kids to the beach for a few days. And what we do usually, like, our kids are still too young to, like, go free, run wherever you want on the beach. We'll see you later. Like, that's not their age, right? Nor if it was, would I trust that in them. Anyway, so my husband and I, we walked down the beach, and we've gotten into this custom of, like, or we went for a walk in the neighborhood where we were staying as well. And we get into this rhythm of, like, we're walking at this pace, and my daughter was like, Mommy, can I run ahead? Can I run to that mailbox? And I was like, yes, run to the white mailbox. When you get to the white mailbox, stop, wait for us. So she'd run, stop. And then my son would start doing it too, like, can we run to blah, blah, blah? And I'd be like, yes, run to blah, blah, blah. Or we're on the beach, and I'm like, they're like, can I run to that umbrella? And I'm like, yes, run ahead to the umbrella. But then you have to stop, and you have to wait for us, because we're walking at this pace. And so when we get there, then you can run ahead again if you want. So, you know, it just gets their energy out and all of that. So the last, like, really since I left my previous pastor position in 2022 and I started Slated for Grace, Psalm 23 has been really big to me. It's, the Lord is my shepherd. I try to be the co-shepherd. I try to be the co-pilot, because that's my personality, to, like, take it and go. But he is my shepherd. Lord, help me follow you. Help me not be the leader of my life. I want to follow your leading. I want to follow your guiding every day. So this week has been really tumultuous. You know, for moms, for women, for anybody. You have those weeks where it's like everything in your life you're trying to do something about. Like this area, doctor's appointments, this area, school assignments, this area, work, this area, family, like everything is happening all at once. Sports, like rising 6th grader orientation, like all of these things are happening all at the same time. And so I feel this anxiety this week of, like, get it done. Like this is my personality, is get it done. Like, let me get my checklist done. And my checklist never ends. So it's very like, I'm never going to get it all done. I just have this ongoing checklist of things. So on Tuesday, was praying and just thinking through that and just, like, asking the Lord, like, hey, can you just calm me down a little bit? Like, everything will get done. Help, you know, just be the shepherd. Like, just guide me in what I need to be doing and what can wait. And the Lord, for real, y'all, I mean, this, like, image, like, strongest image of me as a sheep running ahead of the shepherd and then having to stop and just wait for him to come, and then he'd show up, and then he'd be like, okay, if you want to go ahead, you can go ahead. So I, like, run ahead as this little trotting sheep, and I'm like, okay, and then I have to wait for him. It's like so the image of my children and me, because the Lord is like, hey, Danielle, I know you. You want to go ahead and do the things? Go ahead and do the things, okay? But just know that once you do it, you're just going to have to wait. Because I'm going at this pace. And so you can run ahead if you would like, little sheep, but you're going to have to wait, okay? And then you can run ahead again, but then you're gonna have to wait, because this is the pace of the shepherd, okay? And it was just really comforting to me, because if your personality is to go, 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 or if you're in a situation where you're like, I just feel like God isn't moving fast enough. Like, I could go ahead and get this done, Lord, but you're not walking at the pace that I would like for you to. It's just really comforting that the Lord was like, well, you can go ahead and run ahead a little bit, but again, you can only go so far. You're always going to end up waiting on the shepherd, because I am your shepherd. You're waiting on me, and I am leading you. So you are my child, you are my little lamb, but I'm setting the pace of your life here. That's really hard to grasp, because we want to be the authors of our life, and we want to be the pilots of our life, and we want to like go through life at the pace that we want to. But that's not who the Lord is. The Lord is like, sometimes we go slow, guys. Sometimes we go slow. Sometimes we walk quicker. Sometimes we allow ourselves to lay down in green pastures. Sometimes I put an obstacle in your way and go, hey, you need to just stop for a second. Just stop for a second. Breathe. Or run. Sometimes we're running. You know, hopefully through the valley of the shadow of death. Maybe you were running through that. That would be nice. Usually those are places of waiting, unfortunately, and walking slowly. But in whatever way that comforts you, it really comforted me. You know, the Lord is really personal. It's hard to think of him like that. It's easier sometimes to think that he's so big, that he created the universe. It's actually sometimes harder to remember that he is also the God that's very personal. He's also the God since the beginning who's gone, I come down to the garden for you. I come and walk with you. I want to walk with you. You can try to run ahead, but I would rather you walk with me at my own pace. So it was really comforting to me. Maybe it helps you as well. We are in Last Words, the 7 sayings of Jesus on the cross right now on the Patreon app. And you can find that. You can go to slatedforgrace.com, go through the website, and go to any of our studies. We have a new printable that's coming out soon. It's Captured, Following Jesus. What's it called? Captured, Following Jesus by Taking Hold of Your Thoughts. It's about your thought life. But it's all free on the Patreon app. You can go there and watch it and read it right now. So just at your own pace. At your own pace, work through the Bible study series of your choice. So I love you, friend.